Hey there, I'm Carina, and today I'm going to show you how to use your Datebook effectively. Time management, right? We all need that. So the first thing you're going to need is your Datebook. Of course, you can use your Mary Kay Datebook. I have a different Datebook just because I like a lot of space to write. I just know myself. So it really, truly doesn't matter which Datebook you use. The important thing is that you use a Datebook. I think using a paper Datebook is so important just because we live in a technology area and there's absolutely nothing wrong with Google Calendar or anything like that, but there's nothing like writing pen to paper. Mary Kay always said the faintest ink is better than the most retentive memory. So being able to write stuff down just does something different in your brain, and you're just going to remember things a lot better if you have a paper Datebook, okay? That's my 2 cents. Okay, so of course we have the privilege of working our business with the values and priorities of faith first, family second, career third. Mary Kay designed the company that way with those values. And when it comes to your Datebook, you really do have a lot of options of how you want to roll with it. I choose to kind of do everything based on that faith first, family second, career third rule, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Some things you're going to need are a pen or a pencil, highlighters, and then of course your Datebook. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is I usually sit down on like a Sunday night and I usually do my Datebook then for the next 2 weeks. We do 2 weeks out because most women know what they're doing within the next 2 weeks of their life. So all of our appointments are tentative, of course, but if you kind of have a general idea of what's going on with the next 2 weeks for yourself, you're just going to look super professional and you're not going to be like, I think I have, like you're just going to know, okay? So also having a pen to paper Datebook, I'm just going to show you an example. When you're out booking, and if she's in front of you, whether it's at an appointment, because you're booking second appointments or whatever, and you open to this, this doesn't give the message of I'm a boss babe, going places, doing things, I'm busy, even though you are. It might not reflect right here, but you are busy. We're all busy, Mary Kay or otherwise. But when you open to a page that's already have stuff marked in and going on, they're like, oh, she's busy. Like they just know the difference. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is sit down on your Sunday night or whatever night you decide, and you're going to do, okay, faith first. Of course, if you go to church or whatever, or however you worship your higher power, you would write that in first. For some people, it's the gym. For some people, it's church. For some people, it's, whatever. So you would designate a color to that for your faith first stuff. So for myself, I put it Sundays at 10:45. My daughter goes to her youth group on Wednesdays, and anything that has to do with that goes in first, and it gets designated color. For me, it's green. So green is faith first. Then family. And you're part of your family. So that would be any personal appointments you have. So like a doctor's appointment, or if your kids play sports, you put that in. What else? Family barbecues, baby showers, that kind of stuff. So your family would get a color. Mine's blue. So family is blue. So I put anything going on with me or my daughter personally in here. In the beginning of my business, I had to write down like when to drop her off and pick her up from school because I was really bad about the pickup part because I would sometimes forget. I'm human. Okay, so I'm better at it now. And then faith first, family second, career third. So maybe you work a job outside of Mary Kay and you're looking to weave your Mary Kay business in with what you have going on already. Great, you can totally do that. So you're going to designate your work stuff, like non-Mary Kay stuff, like job stuff, a different color, whatever color you want. And you're going to write down your work schedule. For some of you, it's a set 9 to 5. Others, your schedule changes weekly or bi-weekly. So you would just write in your schedule and you'd mark out those times. Okay, then the third color would be pink. You need a pink highlighter. Pink is going to be anything Mary Kay related. So of course you're going to write down your success night in there. I would hope you're going to your success night. And then maybe you meet near your sales director or your adopted sales director, and she has different availability for different events or times you can come do skincare outside of the meeting. You would write those down too. You would also block off the windows of time that you're willing to work your Mary Kay business for yourself as well. The first time I did this, I noticed I had a lot of white space on my calendar, and while I was really busy before I was like full-time Mary Kay, I was thinking I was busier than I actually was. And I realized that a lot of my time was going to doing things like watching TV. And so I chose to fill those times, like the TV times, with Mary Kay time. So I had availability in my own schedule where I could have people at my house, or I could go to them, or I could just do Mary Kay appointments. So you want to do that. Now, for myself, after I've started booking actual appointments, like, hey, like, I would love to pamper your face today. The actual appointments are yellow, and I do yellow because it really stands out on the page to me, and I know that that's an actual physical selling appointment. So for me, that's yellow. And then after you're done, you're just going to have a whole bunch of color on your date book, and you're going to be ready to rock and roll. And when you meet people out and about or at your appointments, and they're like, hey, like, what are you doing Thursday? You're like you're already going to have a pretty good idea. Of course, you're going to carry your date book around with you anyway, but it's just a really good resource. It's going to make you way more efficient. It's also, if you haven't been doing this already, going to really be an eye-opener of where your time is going and that you actually do have time to do the things that you want to do. So I'm really excited for you. Get busy, grab your date book, watch this video again, and kind of just plan out your week, plan your work your plan, and I'll see you at the top. See you later.